A little while ago, I made a video about something that happens in a lot of families. And it's not something people like to talk about, but it's real. You can slowly start drifting away from your own kids and your grandkids, not because anyone is upset, not because anyone stopped caring. Life just gets busy. Kids grow up, they start families of their own. Everyone has schedules, responsibilities, things going on. And if you're not careful, that distance just quietly grows. That video brought in a lot of comments. And as I read through them, something really stood out to me. A lot of people said the same thing. If you want to stay close to your family in retirement, you have to be intentional about it. And that hit me. Because the truth is, relationships don't stay strong by accident. So I decided to make some changes. Nothing dramatic, just some small things that can help me stay connected with my daughter and my grandkids. And today I want to share those with you. Before I jump in, if you enjoy this kind of real life retirement content, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. I share what's actually happening in retirement, not just what people think it should be. The first thing I'm going to start doing is taking my grandkids out to dinner and my daughter, both, once a month. Nothing fancy, just dinner together. Because as kids get older, especially into the teenage years, life gets busy. They've got school, friends, sports activities, and before you know it, weeks go by where everyone is just passing each other. So this is going to be intentional time. Sit down, eat, talk. Maybe we talk about school. Maybe we laugh about something. Maybe we just enjoy being together. And the interesting part is my YouTube income is actually helping pay for those dinners. So in a way, this channel is helping me spend more time with my grandkids and my daughter. And I think that's pretty special. The second thing I'm going to start doing is having dinner at my daughter's house more often. She has told me many times, "Dad, you're welcome anytime." But sometimes as parents, we hesitate. We don't want to interrupt. We don't want to show up at the wrong time. We don't want to feel like we're intruding. But when your kids tell you you're welcome, sometimes you just have to believe them. So instead of waiting for an invitation, I'm going to make it a point to stop by, not uninvited, without, she'll know I'm coming, we'll plan it. But I'm going to stop by every couple of weeks, nothing formal, just sitting around the table, being together, because those relaxed moments are usually when the best conversations happen. The third thing is something I already do, and I'm going to keep doing it, taking my grandson to school. Now, on the surface, that doesn't sound like much. It's just a short car ride, but those 10 minutes can be meaningful. You hear what's going on in their world, what happened yesterday, what they're thinking about today. Sometimes it's serious, sometimes it's just random kid stuff. But those small conversations, they add up. The fourth thing I'm going to start doing is taking my granddaughter to Starbucks after school once in a while. She gets out at 2:10, so it's the perfect opportunity to just sit down and spend some time together with her. And if you've ever spent time with teenagers or almost teenagers, sometimes they don't say much at first. But if you give them a little time, a comfortable place, something to drink, the conversation starts. And those are the moments you don't get when everyone is rushing around. The fifth thing is simple. I'm going to text more often. Nothing complicated, just a quick message that let them know I'm thinking about them, how was your day, or even a bad dad joke. And I'm pretty good, in my opinion, at bad dad jokes. Here's one I sent my granddaughter recently. If a cow had facial hair, what would it be? A moustache. Now, I may get an eye roll for that one, but at least they know I'm thinking about them. And sometimes that's all it takes. And the last thing might be the most important. I'm going to take my daughter out to dinner once a month, just the two of us, no kids. We'll go when the grandkids are at their dad's house. Because when life gets busy, most of your time together revolves around the kids. And that's great. But it's also important to spend time together as adults, to talk, to catch up, to reconnect. Because even though she's my daughter, she's also an adult with her own life, her own responsibilities, and her own challenges. And those one-on-one conversations matter. None of these things are big. Dinner, coffee, a car ride, a text, message. But relationships usually aren't built on big moments. They're built on small moments, repeated over time. And sometimes the difference between drifting apart and staying connected is simply deciding that you're going to make the effort. And right now, that someone is going to be me. If you're a parent or a grandparent watching this, maybe there's one small thing you could do this month. It doesn't have to be complicated. Maybe it's dinner. Maybe it's coffee. Maybe it's just sending a text. Let someone know you're thinking about them. And I'd really like to hear from you. What's one thing you do to stay connected with your kids or grandkids? Let me know in the comments. I read every one of them. Thank you for watching.